Hello Gaudi class and welcome to Maths today. We're going to start with our arithmetic. So as always, just pause the video, do your challenge, either challenge 1, challenge 2, and then come back when you're ready for the answers. I'm just going to change the pen colour one day. I'm actually going to remember to do that before I start the video. Let's have a look at the answers to challenge 1. 3 add 6. So 3 and then we'll have 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, take away 2. So I just had 9 fingers and I'm going to take away 2. 1, 2. So I have got 5, 6, 7 left. Now I don't have enough fingers for the next one, so I'm going to use my ruler. So I'm going to start at 13 and I'm going to add 0. So I'm not going to add any more. So I'm still going to be on 13. So 13 and nothing else is still going to be 13. So our extension today is to get the answer 14. And we're going to start like I always do with my 14 add 0. So I've got 14 items and I've put them all in one big pile. And now I'm going to slowly move some away. So today I'm actually going to work in twos. So if I take 2 away from this, I had 14. So if I take 2 away, 14, 13, 12. I have 12 here. And I'm going to move that 2 to this pile here. So I'm going to have 2 in that pile here. So 12 and 2, so 12, 13, 14. And I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to take 2 from here, from this pile, and I'm going to put it into this pile. So if I have 12 and I take away 2, 12, 11, 10. And I'm going to move that 2 over to this group here. So I had 2, and I'm going to add another 2, 3, 4. So 10 add 4 equals 14. I could have just moved 1 like I was showing you last week, but I thought we'd try something different today. There are 15 different answers you could have had to that question, and I'll check those through for you when you put your work on tapestry. Let's have a look at challenge 2. 13p add 25p. Now, this is a 5. My 1 here is 5, and this one is less than 5. So actually I can do that without having to use my 10s and 1s. So as long as both the numbers are 5 or smaller, then actually I can do that in my head. So I'm going to do the 13 and I'm going to add 20 first. So 13, counting in 10s, 23, 33. And then from there, I'm going to add my 5, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So that's going to give me 38p. I can't do the same for the next one because this one is 9, so it's bigger than 5. So I'm going to do this in my column. 12, add 59. Okay. So as always, I'm going to add my 1s first. 2 add 9, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to write my 11 underneath so I can see that this one goes in this side and this one goes in this side. And then I'm going to add up this side. And again, always starting with my biggest number, 5, 6, 7. So the answer to that one is going to be £71. I'm just going to clean that because I need to use it for my next one. So 73p take away 24p. I'm going to do this 2 ways. I'm going to do this using column subtraction, and then I'm going to do it using the way we did at school because we never looked at borrowing at school. So 3 take away 4 I can't do. So what I'm going to do with this 70 is I'm going to split it into 60 and 10. So I'm going to put the 60 on this side and the 10 on this side. Whoops, that's supposed to cross through. So I've now got 60, 73. So I've still got 73, but I've split it into, instead of having 70 and 3, I've got 60 and 13. So now I can do 13 take away 4. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. And I can do 6 take away 2, 6, 5, 4. So I know that's 49p. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do it the way that we would do it at school with the borrowing the tens. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3. And I've got to take away 4 from there, which I can't do. So I'm going to cross out one of my tens and I'm going to move it over into my 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have still got 73, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. I haven't changed how many I've got. I've just moved 1 10 stick to be 10 ones. Now I can take away my 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can take away my 2 10s as well. So 1, 2. And I'm left with 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 49. So I get the same answer. So I don't mind which method you use. This method here we didn't ever learn at school, but if you know how to do it, then that's fantastic. Go ahead and use it. And our extension for this one was something add something equals £61. So again, I'm going to use the same pattern I always like doing. I'm going to start with my 61, add 0. And I'm going to start by taking 10 today. So I'm going to move 10. I'm going to move 10 from here. So if I take 61 and take away 10, then I'm going to have 51. And I'm just going to move that to the other side. So instead of having 61 and 0, I'm going to have 51 and 10. Ooh, that was a very neat pound sign. I'm going to be able to do that again if I tried. This time I'm going to just move 1. So I'm going to go from having 51, I'm going to get 1 away from that one, and I'm going to add it to this one. So 10 add 1 is 11. And this time I'm going to be really brave and I'm going to do 20. So I'm going to take 20 away from that. So 50, 40, 30. So I will have 30 here. And I'm going to have to add that 20 to my 11. So 11, 21, 31 equals 61. And again, like I said, there are 62 answers you could have had there, and I'll check them through when you put them onto Tapestry. Today, we're starting a brand new topic. We're going to start looking at multiplication, and today especially we're going to be looking at grouping. Now, on the weekly letter that we send to your parents, you were asked to please have some things you can count with you today. So I don't know if that's toys, bricks, pasta, whatever you have got. I've got pasta shells, but I've also got my chart behind me. So I'm going to try and stick pasta shells onto my chart. I'm not sure how well that's going to work. Let's have a look. So what do you think a group is? So just turn to your teddy. What do you think a group is? So a group is a set of objects. So for example, in year 2, we have 3 groups. We have Gaudi, Morris and Da Vinci. And inside those groups are a set of objects. They're called children or adults, or, you know, because we have those as well. So within the school, we have 8 groups. We have nursery reception, year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5. We don't have year 6 yet, 7 groups. So a group is a set of objects put together. I'm going to show you a set of objects. So on my board, I'm going to draw one circle. And that's my one group. And I've stolen some of my children's Lego. If it falls off, you're going to hear a very loud bang because my floor is wooden. So I've got 4 pieces of Lego, and I'm just going to put them all into that one group. So I have got one group with 4 objects in it. Now we're going to have a look at making 2 groups. I'm going to draw another circle next to the one I've already drawn. And I'm going to put another 4 pieces of Lego into it. Oops, the blue tack is stuck on one hand and not on my brick. 1, 2, 3, So I have got 2 groups, and both the groups have got 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my groups are equal. Equal groups. Equal groups. So I've got 2 equal groups with 4 objects in each. Can you say that? I've got 2 equal groups with 4 objects in each group. So if we look at the pictures on the screen, I've got 2 groups. I've got a group over here and a group over here. We'll call this the green group and this the yellow group because that's the colour of the circles. And each group has got 3 objects in. 1, 2, 3 here and 1, 2, 3 here. So this has got 2 equal groups with 3 objects in each. Can you say that? Just read the sentence I have at the bottom. I have 2 equal groups of 3 objects. Your turn. I have 2 equal groups of 3 objects. Well done. Now, I've still got 2 equal groups. I've got my green group and my yellow group. But now I've got 4 objects in each. 1, 2, 3, 4 in there, and 1, 2, 3, 4 in there. So I have 2 equal groups of 4 objects. Say it again. 2 equal groups of 4. No, let's start again. I have 2 equal groups of 4 objects. I have 2 equal groups of 4 objects. Well done. See if you can do this one before I tell you. I have 2 equal groups of 5 objects. I've got 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 2 equal groups of 5 objects. I have 2 equal groups of 5 objects. Well done. So, your work. And you'll be pleased to know that it's not written. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to find yourself a piece of paper, or your whiteboard would be fantastic if you've got your whiteboard and your pen from the pack we gave you before half term. And you're going to do one of these challenges, and you only have to choose one of them today. So if you're doing challenge 1, that's the first one, I want you to make 2 equal groups of 3 objects each. So I would like you to draw your 2 equal groups. So you're just going to get a piece of paper. You're going to do exactly what I have done. I'm going to take my cubes off and draw your 2 equal groups. You've got 2 equal groups, just 2 circles, 2 groups, and you're going to put 3 objects in each. And again, that can be your pasta, your bricks like I did. It can be colouring pencils. You might need bigger circles if you've got colouring pencils. And all we want you to do is take a photo of it and put it onto tapestry. So just make your 2 equal groups, 3 items in each group. And then if you can write your sentence underneath that says, I have 2 equal groups of 3 objects, just like it is on the bottom of the screen here, then that's fantastic. So that's challenge 1. Challenge 2, you've got 2 to do. So instead of having 2 circles, I want you to start with 3 circles, but they've got to be equal groups. Make it darker. So they've got to be equal groups. So whatever you put in here, you have to put the same in there and the same in there so that they are equal groups. So make 3 equal groups and take a photograph of it. And when you've done that, I'd like you to make a 4th group. My circle's smaller, but yours should be the same size. It's not a problem if they're not, because actually what we're worrying about is what's inside them. So I'd like you to make 4 equal groups. So I don't mind what you put inside them as long as it's the same in every group. And finally, challenge 3, you're going to do 5 equal groups and 6 equal groups. So you're just going to get, like I did, so I'm going to just show you very quickly. If I was doing 6 equal groups, blue text falling off my bricks. 3. this is my super cheating. I have got 6 equal groups, and each group has got 1 in each. Now I could put 2 in each, I could put 3 in each. It doesn't matter. You could put 6 in each if you wanted to, as long as every group has the same amount. And again, all you need to do is write the sentence, I have 6 equal groups with 2 in each or 1 in each, and just upload that to Tapestry. So not too challenging today. I look forward to seeing your work.